So I did address this in a separate video, but I did want to put just a little standalone focus on it as well. So if you go to the info card of any of your cards, the info tab of any of your cards, and go to the far right column, which is this recommended deck section. So sometimes you might find a certain card, you've upgraded a bit, you have it to like these two epic cards I have to a level 7, or I got the priestess to a level 8. So a lot of times when you have a really good card, what you're going to want to do is try and find a team to build around them. So in that case, you would go to the recommended tab of the card, and then the recommended deck area of the card just on this far right area. And there's recommended decks for co-op as well as just the top default is PvP. But what you're going to want to do is just go to the recommended tab and then see it's going to suggest recommended decks for certain ranks. Now you can see for both of these, I don't actually have like the Harley Quinn here or the Dryad, so I'm not going to be able to build that deck. But say you do have all the recommended cards in order to build a deck. So right here, this is actually the deck I based this one off of. But it's going to come up with recommended decks for each rating. So if you're close to that 2,000 arena rating points, anywhere from like 1,500 to 2,500 or whatever, that's just telling you this is a good deck for that range. And so like I copied this deck, and if you don't have the hero card for that deck, that is fine. I can just copy it, and then you can select what deck you're going to replace it in. And then it will actually just default, so it knows I don't have Jay as a hero, so it's going to default to using Trickster as a hero. But this is just a helpful way to find some good decks. Every once in a while, when you try and just create a deck manually on your own, it'll have some slight imbalances that either whether it doesn't have enough units that are targeting first, or it's not applying enough debuff. Sometimes it can be tricky to figure out exactly what's going wrong with your deck. So especially early on when you're trying to figure out that deck composition, this tab's a great area just to figure out, okay, what are some good decks that might help me farm in the PvP area, progress my PvP rating. But let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.